I know I haven't even greeted y'all, but hey, lovelies. What's good? How art thou? It's your girl Bella. You're listening to the Quiet Storm 444. I've just cleansed and pulled through songs and letters, angels, cardinal seed, tarot. Anything else from the spirits? Divine spirits. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bottom what you got? Queen of Swords. Always on the bottom of you. Four Lords in reverse. Okay. Just rest it to the side. Oh, I picked the wrong ones in it. That's what you were doing. Can see him. The upright, so what's that? What's that? Take that. Okay, let's get started. But however, back to you all. I hope you are good. If you are not good, I hope this message can uplift your spirits so that you can heal yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, all of that good stuff. Okay, what's going on with you, throat? Any energies, entities, or beings that are sent here to harm you or disrupt this message, may you go to the pits of hell. Thank you, because you are not welcome here. I say your way meant to be, and so it shall be. Let's flip these to what they're supposed to be. Some of them's upside down, some of them's right side backwards. Yeah, I see. Okay. Are you ready out? Finish cleansing. I'm trying to just line up everything on this side. So, I just shuffled in there and picked one of each color. Just looking at the songs and see what comes to me. Your message through song is do you know? Do you know? Do you know who you are and who you are connected to? Baby, come to me. You got a soulful reunion calling you in. And then you also have somebody that's trying to get away with something. You're being called. This is the last, so I'm just looked at both. This is a song for Fast and Furious. You might be moving too fast and getting a bit reckless, a little dangerous. You're being called to slow down and try again. The itsy bitsy spider got rained out. You waited till the sun came out and tried again. But you're being called to slow down. But I'm going to go back to this first one because this was goosebumps, Do you know who you are? and who and what you are connected to. Do you know that you are created in the divine's image? You are divine. You are miraculous. You have so many talents, hidden talents, because I'm hearing hidden. You haven't tapped into what you need to tap into. But yeah, definitely need to tap into that. I'll go to my angel messages. We have balance. We have a risk, courage, patience, wisdom, freedom, integrity, and clarity. Balance, risk, courage, patience, wisdom, freedom, integrity, and clarity. You're being called to find a balance. To find a balance between emotion, mind, heart, and spirit. You need to step outside your box and take a risk. Have the courage to move forward. Due to the patience that you have learned through your task, trials, tribulations, all of that, you have the wisdom, to really step forward in what you wish to do with your life, to be free from a miserable workplace, free from robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're being called to have integrity, but the clarity is definitely coming. It's definitely coming. You need to tap into that God body, that inner you, that once again, do you know who you are? That's once again, do you know who you are and who you are connected to? Period. But let's move on. And since we started off, I'll go runes. So our first rune up is Nyathis. Right? Now Nyathis is the rune of need. So it speaks of delays, restrictions, resistance, leading to strength, right? Because through distress and confusion, little conflicts, it is a time to exercise the patience. But, this is upright, so this reversed, it gives you like upheaval. Like I don't want to battle it, but with this being upright, it is speaking of a sense of the willpower to overcome, face your fears. So this is just amazing. I mean, everything's amazing when it comes to spirit, and I am just always just so thankful because they lay things out to where there's no doubt. I've got full body goosebumps. But your angel cards have spoke about facing your fears. The courage, taking risk to overcome. And this first rune is just piggyback that message right off the bat. As I looked up, it was 11:11. So yeah, the time is now. Once again, I cannot stop saying that. I keep hearing it. But let's move on to Berkanu. Now, Berkanu is the birch goddess, or the goddess of birth. It can mean general birth, fertility, both mental and physical, but it speaks on personal growth, liberation, regeneration, power and light, which is reflected over the springtime. So that's speaking of renewal, new beginnings, new growth. This Berkano also speaks of sexual desire, like arousals, love affairs, new births of prosperity, venture, enterprise. It's just talking of forward movement and newness of all sorts. So that's once again piggybacking off this freedom and the clarity, basically saying where you're going with this new, what you want to do, and it is time to do it. So the next rune up is Urus. Urus is ox, wild ox, boar, ox. The wild ox. It talks about the strength to overcome. It speaks of speed, untamed potential, untapped in potential. It talks of good health, because the ox, they're strong, they're able to carry a lot, they're just moving forward. But it's piggybacking, having the freedom to move forward, and that the action to move forward, the courage to move forward, the strength to move forward, tenacity, understanding, wisdom. But it also speaks of sudden changes. Once again, we have a sexual desire here with this one too, but this is more masculine potency. So, as you know, the wild ox speaks of strength and courage and that action. So this is like boss energy. You are now ready to boss up, to level up. I love it. But it's just like shaping your power and pattern, formulating your true self, your divine self, your God body, straight God body. 1441, as I opened my eyes up and looked at the time stamp. Yeah, mirror image 1441. But anyway, let's move on. First up, we have Ace of Cups. So that's a new beginning. In love. It's a cup. We have the Two of Swords. She's upright. So this is speaking of balance. Balance of your thoughts, cooperation. But this is like a team up. We have Jack of Cups, which is speaking on emotion. So at a point, we are very immature with how we're feeling, but we now have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is in reverse. So that's not communicating. That's yeah. Hey, if that's what you feel you need to do, then go ahead. But with this Jack being upright, it's a bit childish, So something needs to happen. If you make up your mind, find that balance, then it can be a true union. It could be a new beginning. It can be that you can cooperate. But with this right now, it's no communication. So On the bottom we had Queen of Swords. You know that's my author's head. But either way, it's like, come forward, plead your case. Plead your case. But the sword is thoughts. So in her mind, she already knows her decision, but she's giving the benefit of the doubt. So maybe the decision has been made and you just haven't made it known. But let's continue. What do we have next? Next we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is I mean, it's a page, it's a small gesture, but it's these things hidden behind this small gesture. It's some things that's underlined. It's like that commercial, you know, read the fine print. Read the fine print. But it's something hidden with this gesture that's coming in this page. Oh, but we got the Ace of Wands in reverse next. So maybe you see straight through it. Of course you do. Hi. The veil is being lifted and the collective is no longer being allowed to be blind. You know? They're putting it right out there. Right out there. Like, this is what it is and that's that. So yeah, we have this battle here. Like you're ready to defend what is yours, defend your honor against many people. You just had enough and you're ready to stand your ground. But you aren't putting up with no broken hearts. You're not putting up with third parties. You're not putting up with nobody's interruption. You have what it takes. You got the magic stick. Oh Lord, where that came from? Because this right here, off right, is my penis card. You see the head of it? It looks like a penis, but it's in reverse. So you denied. Excess denied. But somebody think they got the magic stick, but you are the magic. You are the money, the bag, the benefit. Hey, that's Melloview if you don't know. And guess what? Nobody is going to be getting away with nothing. You're seeing straight through it. You're seeing straight through it. Why? You give the benefit of the doubt, but you're ready to off with the head. Hello, hi. But I never even said what was on the bottom. You have 4 rods on the bottom of this right here. So that, yeah, it's speaking of until people come correct, there will be no lovers union. There will be no 11-11 because the 4 rods has got 2 rods on each side, 2 people holding hands running through. It looks like something of a wedding, you know, on the tarot itself. But this is in reverse, so it's like I am not putting up with anything that I am not putting up with. But we have, help us, Lord, to carefully bear the fruit of the Spirit. Help us to be the very essence of goodness. So this is speaking of once again, do you know who you are and who you are connected to? Yeah, like reach out. Said a little prayer for me. Okay, if you're gonna give it to me, give me the right words, please. Say a little prayer. Yeah, that song. I heard it. I heard it too. Say a little prayer for, yeah. Someone up, someone out. They got you. And the next one is, Lord, let me be your messenger, your hands, your feet, your voice as I walk in the world today. Yes, I love that. I love that. Yes. I call that on myself as well, you know. I am here to help heal. I am here to help teach. I am here to help open your eyes. So yeah, that is awesome. Yeah. You know, so when you get to a certain level, you are going to be placed in the vision, in the ears, in the heart, in the soul, in the spirit, in the mind of this that you need to be around. This, You will have a message for those that need to hear it, you know? Our next one is, Father God, send forth laborers into your harvest and let me be the first one. So this is like, yes, I accept my purpose. I accept my duty. Send me like-minded people. Send me people that need to hear my message. Send me people that's going to uplift me and, you know, yeah, most definitely. And the last one that I pulled out was, Lord, help us to speak to others in a way that help them see you. Listen, when I tell you, do you see these synchronicities? Do you see it? Do you see? I'm doing this. I need to clap hands for spirit now. And as I opened up my eyes, it was TT. Much appreciated. But do you see these synchronicities right now? Do you see what is being said? You need to reach out. Stay prayed up. Stay knowing that you are being guided on this journey. Stay knowing you are protected. Your loved ones surround you. This that have passed on is just a new level for them. You know, some of them might have chosen to come back. They're looking at you through other bodies. Probably got a sense of, I know this person, but you've never seen them before because you know their soul, you know their spirit. But yeah, your message through songs, which they're straight. Do you know who you are and who you are connected to? These is speaking of a reunion as well. Your song is speaking of reunion. You need to slow down. You might be getting a little reckless out here. But once you slow down, you can try again. I open my eyes and I see 2332, mirror number. Every number that I'm picking up, take a jot down. Take a jot down and look them up. It's going to be a message for you. What's next? Oh, my letters. Let's see. We got U. We got a Q. X. Y. But shut the frick up. Y. Listen, I just had a whole realization because I am misspelling one of my friends' names. Like we call each other brother and sister. But yeah, I've been telling him. Okay, too much information. C. T. And F. V. A Q. An S. F. D. These are strange letters. O. An R. And a Y. Okay. My capital letters are T, U, F, Y, R, Q, and D. All letters can be first, middle, or last. But those are my capitals, so that is more than likely a person's first, middle, or last name. My smaller letters are S, Y, X, Q, F, C, V, and O. Out of all of these letters, I only have 2 vowels. I can make quartz. So, quarter moon. No, we don't got no E. Quart. C-O-U-R-T. court. Somebody might be going to court. Cry. C-R-Y. Cry. Dry. Yeah, somebody's fucking shit is dry. I however, fry, try, T-R-Y, try, toy. But anyway, I'm just going on, I'm just saying the words that I can see right off that. They just, you got the letters just laid and I'm just looking at them. So, that's that. But, yeah. What am I doing next? Oh, I pulled some of these as well. If you hear a voice within you say, you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. This card is stating when you are doubting yourself, prove yourself wrong by doing it anyway. The next one, it says the big question is whether you are going to be able to say a hearty yes to your adventure. A hearty yes. Like, are you going to be like, yes, say it with your chest? Or, yeah, like, I guess. Say it with your chest, nigga. Say it with your chest. You know, my father's transition, and he always said, hey, boy, you know? So you have some people that try to say it back, and it's like, say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it, because you have to be like, hey, boy, like, Lord as fuck. So, yeah, you need to say this shit. Hearty yes to your adventure. This is what we need to do, right? And I just felt him. I felt him. Love you, Daddy. I dwell in possibility. Just know that. You dwell in possibility. Get your mind right, fool. Act as if what you do makes a difference. Because it does. It really does. Stop doubting you, boo. Stop doubting you. Because what you do makes a difference. Period. You know? Period. I've got 3 more decks here. My board's full. Right? So guess what? I think I'm going to stop this message right as it is. And I'll start another message, another video with this. Because everything has said what it said. Once again, this song comes back. It seems like every time I finish a reading, Spirit's like, bitch, I said what I said. You're about to be famous, boo. Your spirit team ready to open your eyes to so much of what you have inside. But however, you know what it is. It's your girl Bella. You're listening to The Quiet Storm 444. This is always love. It is always honor. You will always be respected here, baby. Stay loyal to self. Later, later.